We'll roll. All right. Well, welcome everyone to our team call. It's Tuesday, September 11th. And as Stacy just said, we love Tuesdays. It's so fun to be together, especially today. I love it. We are going to get started this month with diving a little bit deeper into some of the books that we've been looking at as a team and really segmenting it out. So we're starting with Get Over Your Damn Self. For those who are brand new and don't know what I'm talking about, this is the book. I highly recommend listening to it on Audible, ordering it, marking it up. It is like an absolute guide for our business, and it's fabulous. So for those of you who have read it or are rereading it, as you've learned and trained your brain and other things you've done about the mind, repetition is key. And we feel like it's way too great to just surface over. We want to start chunking it out. So tonight we're going to cover chapter 1. There's some really great stuff in there, and then we have some other team stuff to share about our action game. For those who are interested in that, you can stay on with us. So we'll do a little bit less on the book tonight because we have some fun stuff to share for our team. But for those who have not read it or haven't heard about it, or you don't think you have time to read it, that's why we're doing this as well. So we're excited to kind of dive in here and share these key points and really bring it to life for you guys so that we can get into action. I'm going to share my screen. And we'll get started. So, the name of the book again, Get Over Your Damn Self. And I'm just going to change up this, okay. So anyway, chapter 1, for those who haven't seen it, Why People Fail and Why That Ain't Gonna Be You. Sorry, Mom, for the bad grammar, but that's the title of the chapter. So that is, that's the first chapter. And you guys, I love everything about this book, but it's so true. There's so many reasons why, whether you're not thinking of yourself like a CEO, whatever the reason is you joined our team and started this mission, there's a shift in realizing that you are a CEO of your business and you're going to impact more lives by realizing that and starting to think through that filter. So we're going to jump in here. The biggest premise when you look at why people fail, some people, it's the concept of easy versus simple, all right? Some people think, I thought this was going to be easy. Nothing in life that's good is easy, okay? It's not, no one promised you easy. What we can promise you is that this business is simple. And if it hasn't felt that way to you, because I know for me, having done this for 19 years, there were times it didn't feel simple. Either I was overcomplicating it, or I was letting different things confuse my brain. And so I want to just break it down for you guys. But really to say again, we are not promising you that this is easy. If you were training for a marathon or an Ironman, it would take training. It would take doing that. I know for me, I was in advertising years ago, and I remember how much work went into one task until it was something that I had repeated again and again and again. And the more I did it, the simpler it felt, the easier it felt. And then it was like second nature. And so that's really what this business is about, realizing how simple it is, focusing on the simple, and then practicing it so much and repeating it so much that it does feel easy. What we do is these 2 bullet points right here, you guys. We share about our products and our business, and we let the people we talk to fall into 3 buckets, okay? That is exactly how simple what we do is. Yes, what we're sharing can come in different ways, and we'll get into that in different chapters, and we talk about it all the time. It's inviting to events or inviting someone to watch a video, or the premise is we're talking to people. That is the number 1 income producing activity that you can have. When you are talking to people, have 0 expectations, you guys. It doesn't matter what people say back. And that's where then you allow it to naturally happen, where someone's going to fall into 3 buckets. They're either going to become a customer, they're going to join your team, or you're going to find out they're not interested. And that is a great bucket too, you guys. That is okay. But we need to make sure we're following up with the final step of that bucket, and that's asking them if they'd be willing to connect you with people they may know who might be interested, that might be a good fit. So love them for saying they're not interested, but ask them if there's anyone they'd know who would be interested. You would really appreciate, them connecting you with them. That is as simple as this business is, and that is truly what we do. So if you feel like you're failing in some of those areas, I want to go over and help you really pinpoint why you haven't been as successful maybe as you want to be yet. Or if you're brand new with us, these are the pitfalls that you can avoid. So the 4 reasons why people fail. Number one, they're not coachable. Okay, that is the number one thing. You may think you're coachable, and I think it's something that I need to evaluate years ago. Poor Nyla Mason probably was so frustrated with me because I thought I was doing what she was saying, but I wasn't. And typically it's just that you're not following the system. And there's 2 reasons why people don't follow a system. 1, they don't trust it, or 2, they think they can do it better. And honestly, I think I was a little bit of both years ago, if I'm being really transparent. But that's where I want each of you on this line to think about that, whether you're catching the recording or you're here with us live tonight. Are you following the system? And if not, is it because you don't trust it or you think you can do it better? That can be a real reason, you guys, why you possibly could be failing. Now, at this point in the book, for those who have read it, they know she talks about if you are not 100% coachable, you might as well stop reading the book. Not might as well. She says stop reading the book right there. And I do want to really make sure that you guys all can grasp, all right, ask yourself honestly where you are in this issue. But I also want you to know, if you've studied it all about the mind and train your brain and things like that, you can retrain yourself to be more coachable, and you can choose. Like, being coachable is a choice. So they talk in the book about, I am 100% coachable. So if you feel like you're evaluating this little failure step right here, and that may be you, I want to encourage you to choose it for 1, but also we know you can retrain your brain. And so I would write that down on a card, write it on Post-it notes on your mirror, write it where you'll see it and you